can I add my partner or my dependents to my student visa application? To answer the question, yes. On a student visa, you can add your partner or dependent. So if you have kids, you can add them onto your visa so they can also join you in Australia. However, this does add a lot more cost to the whole student visa application process and the different requirements that you need to make to be able to be eligible for that student visa. The visa cost for a student, just as an individual applicant, is about $2,000. If you're looking to add your partner, you can add about another $1,225 onto that cost. And then if you're looking to add a dependent child under the age of 18, that would be $400. So if you have two, $800, and so on and so on. So they're the additional visa costs you're going to be looking at. In terms of the financial requirements, not everyone has to show this financial requirement, but a lot of applicants do. So if you are needing to show that you've got the money to support yourself while studying in Australia, on top of the standard, you're going to be looking to need to show an additional $10,000 for your partner, and roughly around an extra $5,000 per child. So this can really increase the cost depending on how many kids you have, or if you don't have kids, even finding that extra 10 grand if you do need to show financials may be a bit of a challenge. So always really good to speak to an agent if you're looking to go down this path of adding dependents. Definitely not something you want to try and tackle by yourself. Another really big one that people don't often consider, and for some reason there's this idea that schooling is free for dependent children while on a student visa. This is not the case. There may be some schools who offer scholarships, there may be some religious colleges who offer scholarships to students if they're bringing their children out to study with them, that sort of thing. However, it's not really common. In the 12 years I've been doing this, I've heard of maybe one or two dependent children getting a scholarship of some form to be able to study while their parents are the main applicants. But you're going to be paying on average about $12,000 per year per child. This price varies dramatically depending on public or private education. It varies dramatically depending on the state that you're undertaking your study. And then if you're looking at a religious-based school, and this could add to the cost as well. So a lot of big things to take into consideration. Adding an additional $12,000 per year per child to your budget is a big chunk of money. So really speaking to an agent, seeing if maybe adding the dependents later on is a more feasible idea, or just going through it and sort of working out, is this going to be possible for you? The biggest cost. And when I first started Pathway to Oz, this cost was never so high, and it was in the more achievable realm for students who wanted to bring families out and all that sort of thing. But now one of the biggest costs is overseas student healthcare cover. Before making this video this morning, I just jumped on quickly to an OSHC Compare website and did simply one adult, one dependent partner, and two children. Okay, a very common setup for someone who's looking to bring their family out to Australia. For just 1 year, the cheapest policy I could find was around $23,500 for all four people. Now this is only for 1 year. Most programs are going for 2 years. If you're doing a bachelor, it could be 3 to 4 years. So times that by every year you're intending to do your study, and it dramatically increases the cost. So all these factors, when you combine them together, can really make something that for one independent applicant is a very achievable process. When you start adding partners, children, schooling for the kids, and then the big one, OSHC, it really might change your whole plan, or if it is achievable to study in Australia. So before you get too in depth in this process, I recommend reach out to the team at Pathway to Oz, explore your course options, and if you're looking to bring out your family, let us chat to you about that process and see if it's something we can help you with that is achievable for your future in Australia.